How much does it cost to build a football stadium? And if that stadium is not placed on the ground but has to be suspended 350 meters above the sky, then Saudi Arabia is doing exactly this madness for the 2034 World Cup. They're building a bunch of stadiums, which no one in the world has dared to build before. But this one stadium is just the beginning of the story. Saudi Arabia is building a bunch of stadiums for the 2034 FIFA World Cup, and it is pouring more than $20 billion behind the whole thing. Never before in history has a stadium this big been built. The question is, why would a country invest so much money and effort into something that no one has dared to build before? Are they just building a stadium, or is there something else behind it? The crowning glory of this entire event will be the King Salman International Stadium in Riyadh. This gigantic structure, with a capacity of 92,000 spectators, will be the largest stadium in Saudi Arabia. And this is where the opening ceremony of the World Cup will be held, and at the end of all the excitement, the final match. Just building this stadium will require more than 6,000 tons of steel and 250,000 cubic meters of concrete. It is not a piece of iron, but a whole mountain of iron standing on the desert floor. From the outside, the appearance of the stadium is also magical. Inspired by the traditional geometric design of Saudi Arabia, its outer walls will be opaque during the day, and when night falls, it will become transparent. Light will come from inside. It is one building, but it has two forms, during the day and at night. Now imagine that the temperature outside has exceeded 45 degrees. Standing in the sun for a minute burns your body, but inside the stadium, it's a comfortable 22 degrees. Go a little further from Riyadh, in the mountainous region of Qadiyah. Here, Saudi Arabia has done something that would make any engineer cringe. Prince Mohammed bin Salman Stadium. This 45,000-seat stadium is not being built on the ground, but rather carved directly into a mountainside. One side of the stadium is completely open. From there, the entire skyline of Riyadh will appear before your eyes. But today, is it a good idea to anchor a stadium to a mountain? For this, 2,300 huge rock anchors have been embedded inside the mountain. That is, 2,300 iron anchors, which will hold the stadium to the rock. This design has been made with the calculation of handling everything, be it an earthquake or a flash flood. The aim is not to lose nature, but to merge with nature. And the field here is also unique. In just 6 hours, the grass field here can be changed to artificial turf. After football, the field can be prepared for any other event in no time. And if the sky above your head suddenly collapses, it will close in just 15 minutes.
There is a whole icon in Riyadh, a stadium that has been standing since 1987, which people affectionately call the Tabu, because its roof looks exactly like a Bedouin tent. This roof, which stands on 24 huge pillars, is now home to modern LED screens. When night falls, the entire stadium will be lit up in a play of lights that can be seen from 5 kilometers away. Old traditions, new look. Once again on the East Coast, the Aramco Stadium is being built in Al Khobar. Its front wall is made of 40,000 lightweight aluminum panels. They move in the sea breeze, and the entire wall is constantly changing shape like the waves of the sea. Here, direct seawater is being used to keep it cool. And the most surprising place is the Abha. Here, the King Khalid University Stadium stands 2,200 meters above sea level, on the top of a mountain. At such a high altitude, the air pressure is low. It is difficult for the players to breathe. So a special air pressure control system is being installed here, so that when you enter the field, you don't feel like you are standing near the clouds. They are also using the cold air from the mountains to cool the stadium. They have noticed this. Be it the sea, the mountains, the desert, Saudi Arabia is turning the adversity of every place into a tool. Electricity from the heat, cold from the sea, coolness from the mountain air. Hearing the story of the stadium that surpasses all this, it seems that people have redefined even dreaming. Now let's return to the stadium floating in the sky, the Sky Stadium. This is Saudi Arabia's boldest and most incredible gamble. Built at a cost of about $1 billion, this stadium will not stand on the ground, rather it will hang 350 meters above. Imagine a whole stadium at this height. It will seat 46,000 people. And it will be located inside the famous project of the rules, the Line, a 170-kilometer-long mirror-covered straight city that stretches straight through the desert to the Red Sea. Coming to watch a match here does not mean sitting in traffic jams for hours. Spectators will arrive in high-speed electric pods and elevators and go straight to their seats. The outer wall of the stadium is like a mirror reflecting the surrounding desert. During the day, it seems to merge with the sky and disappear. And when night falls, thousands of LED lights make the stadium seem to be floating in the air. The seats inside are arranged like honeycombs so that the field can be seen clearly from every angle. And the sound is designed in such a way that even a single scream from a spectator echoes like thunder throughout the stadium. In fact, Saudi Arabia is not just building stadiums, they are buying an entire future before the oil era ends. Football, which for us involves running after a ball barefoot, has become the symbol of the most expensive dream in the world here. But the question remains, is such a bright future really the future, or is it just an expensive dream hanging in the air?